You did well. Your execution was almost perfect.
Thank you. Was that approval?
Not entirely.
If we were to do it again, I'd take another approach and move to a position above it. I can do even better.
Once is enough, and don't celebrate just yet. We haven't recovered the spark.
Yes, sir.
You look like you still have a lot to say. If you have any questions, make them quick. This place isn't safe.
I could be wrong, but I just can't shake this feeling. You entered the Glittering Deeps alone, and you were after the spark from the Titan. Was it an order from Eumenides?
It's all part of Operation Ashwind. It's not your place to interfere.
But this isn't a simple mission. I can help. Just like now.
Stop asking, child. I will not involve you in this. Do you have any questions?
Eumenides needs you because he wants to hold the Trinity ritual again, right? I know how dangerous that ritual is. He's using you.
Using us? Did you come to the mine solely because you knew I was here?
It was because... It was Minerva who asked me to come.
She only agreed to help you find me because you promised to come here and help her with something, isn't that right? But to let a child enter a mine alone, does that woman even care for your life? Is she not using you?
You've assigned me dangerous missions.
Those were reasonable missions, not suicide missions.
If I have what it takes, it's not a suicide mission.
That's easy to say, until the one occasion when you don't have what it takes.
You sounded proud of me when we defeated the Titan.
What do you think would have happened if you faced that thing alone today? In any case, I don't think that woman is as trustworthy as you say. Do you have any questions?
Even if I were to concede that maybe Eumenides really does want to save Aphes... I'm pretty sure you don't know that the structural matrix of the Nexus is damaged, and there's a high possibility that the ritual will go sideways.
I am aware.
You are?
Eumenides is also aware, but he has a way around it, and so do I. You don't need to worry about it. Do you have any questions? And you have asked enough, child. What do you plan to do now?
I need to contemplate what you've just said. Minerva taught me not to make decisions on impulse. I may not fully understand what you mean, but I'll find the answer.
I see. Looks like you might have made some progress after all. All right, enough talk. Let's get the spark and leave this place.
Yes, sir.
So, what led you to search for the spark?
To help the adherents remove the curse.
Once we leave the Glittering Deeps, I'll go with you. I'd like to meet this Minerva you told me about earlier. After that, you are to obey your orders and report back to Ludwig. Understand?
Papa, I can help you! You know I can! I just did!
The first rule of frontline combat, obey your commander's orders.
Yes, sir.
Also is very sensitive. Even the slightest magical wave will set off a strong reaction. Now, we just have to find the exit.
What's happening? It's shaking again! Didn't we—
No! It's still going! Be careful!
The abyss brings unfathomable danger. But it can also be a new opportunity. Even if there is a price to pay in the darkness, we must persist with courage. I believe that the key to changing Aphes lies here.
Looks like she's coming around. I should go. Kid, if you do anything to hurt her...
Sir, I told you before, don't worry. She's been kind to me. I'd never hurt her.
If you really want to repay her, tell her to go back to Anbari as soon as possible.
Sir, are you...
Hilda, you're finally awake. Are you all right? You look fine. Phew. At least I don't have to worry about your father now.
Where's Pa? I mean, where's the commander?
He had some minor injuries, but could still move around fine. He left in a hurry after bringing you here. This is the part where you thank me, and we no longer owe each other a debt?
Wait, how long's it been since he left?
A while now. He couldn't take you with him, so he asked me to take care of you instead.
That can't be right. He knows you. He wouldn't trust you to take care of me.
Ouch, that was hurtful. Maybe he was touched by my sincerity. All right. He did wait till you were almost awake before leaving. He is not easy to be around, by the way.
He left? Just like that? Did he say anything?
He said he won't involve you in the troubles in Aphes and ordered me to ensure that you leave. But I'm not a soldier. I don't have to obey his orders. And you've done so much to help me. So don't worry, I'll respect your decision.
Thank you.
After all, I'm in no rush to go back. So apart from you taking me back to Anbari in shackles, I'm willing to cooperate with you on everything else.
And now you're trying to bargain with me. Damn it. He said he'd go to see Minerva with me.
You talking about your father? He seemed to be in a hurry when he left.
He must have his reasons for leaving.
Take all the time you need. I'll be right here if you need me.
Hilda! What's the matter? Is she all right?
You're slightly. What are you doing here?
The commander at the Northwind Legion. Damn, should have known she wasn't alone. Please, listen to me. Nothing happened between your daughter and me. We're just good friends.
Shut it.
Yes, sir.
Is this the thieves' camp?
No, sir. This is a camp of local scholars.
It's only you and old Whitebrow here? What about the other thieves?
Sir, the others are being controlled by that sound. Sir.
Stop talking like that.
Why are you sitting down?
I'm gonna wait here until Hilda wakes up. And you're gonna stay where you are and behave yourself. Otherwise, I'll cut your legs off. Understood?
Yes, but is she still alive?
Shut up.
Man, this is so awkward.
What did you do? The commotion seems to have stopped.
I've sealed the Titan away again.
The Titan?
Oh, right. That was the name Petrius gave to the entity behind the voice.
How do you know? Did you find the documents? Did you bring them back?
Easy there. It's a long story.
Come, take a seat then. Have a drink, then tell me everything.
What is it, child?
You don't seem to be too afraid that I'll arrest you and take you back to Anbari.
Because I can tell that you don't intend to go back yet. What's more, I'm prepared this time. If you intend to bring me back by force, you won't have the advantage.
How honest.
Of course. I'm telling you because I want to get along with you. Otherwise, it won't be good for either of us. You understand what I mean, right? After all, you're a smart girl. You're the kind of smart girl that's, easy to talk to. What do you want to ask? The mind still holds many secrets. What do you want to ask? The mind still holds many secrets.
Maybe I should bring this back to Minerva first. Hey, sweetie, what's up? Thank you.
What can I do? Mind your manners.
A great fight, Hilda. You stole my thunder, but the mistress emerged victorious thanks to you. Very well done.
What were you doing at the time?
I was preparing for the honor duel, and another thing.
Duel? What duel?
Just another Ephesian tradition, and some planning. Definitely nothing as exciting as what you were up to.
Fighting the Archon would have been really exciting for you?
I have a lot of respect for Lord Marble. He died pursuing his beliefs. He set a good example for me, and I really wanted to have a good fight against him, going all out. But now that he's returned to the Three, I can only pray for him. I serve Lady Minerva. The glory of the Three.
Mistress, I still haven't located Tanrius and his wife, but I did find some of their research notes. They're a record of the key items they were looking for.
Must repair the Nexus. Spark? Titan? Why the Three? They were after the keys. It's incredible! If the Nexus isn't repaired, performing the ritual will cause it to shatter.
Because the structural matrix has been damaged?
Yes. Although the relics will ensure that the ritual is successful, the compromised structural matrix will disintegrate once the ritual ends. But everything will be fine if the Nexus is repaired before the ceremony is performed, and Tanrius thinks that the key to repairing it lies in the deeps.
I was able to secure the spark that Tanrius was searching for. Just look at the energy it contains.
I didn't know starlight as pure as this existed in the world. Now we can repair the Nexus.
Also, the thing that's been causing the anomaly in the mine for the last 1,000 years has been sealed for now, so you can safely reopen the mine.
Does Abalone know?
Things are difficult for her. I'll tell her later.
Please speak.
You seem surprised to hear that the Nexus might shatter. How serious will it be if it does?
The Nexus is a symbol of the spirit of Aphes. It's also the source of our magic. You could say that all of Aphes' glorious achievements are founded on the research and application of the Nexus. Without it, there'd have been no progress. Our lives could have turned out even more primitive and barbaric than those in Anbari. To lift the curse, we must run the risk of shattering the Nexus. But if the curse isn't lifted, then Aphes is doomed. But please, keep this between us. If the other factions knew, they would never allow it. So, I must carefully consider the consequences.
Tanrius did leave us a way to repair the Nexus. Is something else worrying you?
Well, I just hope everything goes smoothly.
There's something else. Have you heard of Petrius's Freethinker scholars?
Yes, but there are only a handful of them. I thought they might even be just a legend.
Well, I came across them in the deeps. Those Physicoi are obsessed with magic.
What? You mean they actually exist?
Yes, and they're unwilling to do anything that would harm life. They're directly opposed to Petrius's approach to research.
That goes along with what I'd heard. If used in the right way, then magic may be the best tool for developing a civilization.
What?
Hilda, I'm very interested in the knowledge that the scholars possess. I'd really like to talk to them. Perhaps I could send Bion to meet with them, if they're willing.
Sounds good. Is there anything I can do?
If you have time, you could ask if they'd be willing to meet. Outside the shelter, naturally.
So just meet with you.
Yes.
There's one more thing. Minerva, I saw Father.
I see. Are you all right?
Aren't you worried I might go after him?
I am. But you chose to come back and tell me. That shows me you're not planning to betray our agreement. And for that, I am grateful.
As my commander, he ordered me back to Anbari. He says a soldier shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I don't know what I should do. I want to stay here, of course. But if I stay too long, I'd be disobeying an order. If I wait until this is over, I could be severely punished.
You've had plenty of opportunities to return, and I haven't stopped you. So, why are you still here?
Because if I leave Aphes like this, I know I'll regret it.
And why not be a hero? Not everyone has the chance to stand on such a glorious stage. However, I understand that you're struggling. There are times when I question myself, too. We all face choices. The important thing is that we don't have any regrets.
Thank you.
Please speak. After Eumenides imprisoned Petrius, the Archon of Clergy, in Styx, all the information that remained of him was but a few rumors. The only useful bit I can provide is this. His Archon relic wasn't confiscated when he was jailed, so you should focus your investigation on Styx. Petrius has always been the most cunning and dangerous character in Aphes. I don't know if he's willing to negotiate, or even if he's still in prison. This operation is not one I can aid you in directly. I must rely on you to gather what information you can without me. Ah, yes. And as for the Northwind Legion member you mentioned, Otto, please refrain from revealing any of the adherents' plans to him before I can see him myself. I'm sure you understand.
Time is of the essence.
Wow, I'm surprised. Serene made it. How did she do it? I wouldn't have been able to if it was me.
Do you think she'll be alright back in the Aristoi quarter?
Of course not. Are you kidding? She wasted her position for so long. But I'm actually starting to admire her for trying so hard. Just a tiny little bit. I felt this awkward atmosphere ever since you returned. What happened at Argus Plaza?
Marble's dead.
What? Marble? Dead?
Yeah, because...
Oh my stars. That explains the look on Minerva's face. My poor friend. Those pedantic conservatives will surely blame it on her.
Aren't you concerned about Marble's death?
Why would I be? He's returned to the stars. But my dear Minerva is facing enormous pressure. What I should do now is have her back.
Maybe you're right.
Have you just returned from the deeps? Is there any news?
I'm sorry. I couldn't find them in the deeps.
I'm so worried about them. I just want them back with me.
I understand. They've been on my mind too ever since I came back. I saw my father in the deeps. I thought he'd come back home with me, but we ended up being forced apart again. I'm so angry at myself for not being able to do more, and at him for being able to leave me every time.
Well, regardless, it would be great if you could return and see if there's any more news.
Right, of course.
What type of music do you like? Come to chat when you have time.
Gate's open, but no sign of Otto. Strange. I smell blood. Is it coming from the stairway?
I've been looking for you. What the hell are you doing? What happened in Styx?
I could ask you the same thing, Humanities. What's with the monster that refuses to die? You didn't tell me about that.
That's not my fault. I told you not to touch anything, and to be careful with those magical traps. Your reckless actions attracted the guard.
Those are my men risking their lives for you.
My necklace can keep you hidden. I have no idea how your men got caught. I was right to come and check on you. Granted, you completed the mission, but just barely. I obviously overestimated your intelligence. Return now, Commander. You're going to get yourself killed in Styx. Let me find your men for you.
You better keep them safe, Humanities. Without us, you won't be able to complete your ritual.
All right. I don't have much time. You need to work together to get it done. And I know that you tampered with a device from Fallon Academy. You did nothing but waste your time. Go to the first rally point and wait for me. I'll go find the others. The Trinity Night is almost upon us.
We'll know soon enough if it was a waste of time or not.
pattern. It's Sean's weapon. Sean would never let his hammer leave his side, let alone leave it in a state like this. The plot's leading in that direction. What's that sound? Damn! torture floor. The oppressive, creepy environment is uncomfortable enough on its own. Looks like I've got a chance to catch my breath. The phylactery's cradle. The inlay is pretty old. Could it have been replaced? Something's here. Something's here. Looks like it'll take more to restore it than just turning on the switch. It reads, "The phylactery's cradle. The slab looks relatively new, but the inlay is very old. Could it have been replaced?" Judging by the amount of blood, it looks like this place was used to torture someone. Or maybe some dreadful experiment was conducted here. I can't even. My poor brother. I can't recognize who you are. But may the wind take your soul. I wonder if Otto came across this gory scene too. purgatory. This place makes me feel a bit uneasy. The magic is unusually intense, even for Aphes.
Over here! He can't get in here! Hurry! Let's go in and talk. There's someone inside I think you'll want to see.
Someone I'll want to see? Otto! You were here all along!
Hilda, I'm sorry. The door opened all of a sudden, and then when I thought about the other safety, I just couldn't wait any longer. I definitely didn't expect to be confronted by a hammer-wielding monster the moment I set foot inside.
I've seen him too. What is that thing?
You fought him? By the winds, he just won't die! You're lucky you got off without a scratch. Anyway, it attacked and I just charged in. It was this man who came to my rescue.
This is a cage. It's not within the Black Warden's jurisdiction. You don't have to worry. As long as you remain here, the Black Warden won't attack.
A cage? Who are you? Petrius?
No, my name is Asterigos. I'm a political prisoner. Been here for 1,000 years. We have a lot to talk about.
Sorry I started without you. It was just all so sudden.
It's alright. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Glad to see you weren't hurt either. Let's talk.
I'm so sorry about Sean.
Sean? You saw him.
I saw his weapon and some blood on the ground. And I saw the Black Warden.
You don't mean at the entrance, do you? As soon as I set foot inside, the Black Warden ambushed me. I fled, but there was a strong smell of blood.
Yeah. The weapon left nearby was definitely Sean's hammer.
Damn it. That thing's gonna pay for this.
Sorry. I thought you already knew. If some of our fellow soldiers made it back safely, chances are they wouldn't have left a trace. So at least there's that.
True. But all I can think of right now is those who lost their lives. I disobeyed orders to look for them, and now there's more I can't save. Emil, Sean. As a soldier, as a brother in arms, I've failed. I don't deserve to be part of the Northwind Legion.
You can't think like that. You passed the trials to join the Northwind Legion. And once you're in the Legion, your place there is without question.
But whenever we're really up against it, you always do better than me. I just can't do things the way you can.
That's not true at all. It's not easy for me either. I've just been a little luckier. That's all. Nobody's perfect. Least of all me. All we can do is try our best.
All right.
Who's still missing?
3. Barrack, Lalonde, and Organ.
Do you remember where you were when you split up?
Barrack went missing when we ran into the Black Warden. Organ and Lalonde got tangled up with a group of zealots during their escape from Styx. But they were sprinting fast, so there's a good chance they made it out.
I'll tell you if I find anything. I wouldn't worry. Northwind Legion soldiers aren't so easy to kill. What's more, Barrack won the archery competition at the New Year celebration.
The New Year's celebration. Since coming to Aphes, I'd almost forgotten about those happy days. How is it your resolve has never wavered? I really do admire you the most, you know?
You... Never mind. I know what you mean. And if I hear anything, I'll let you know straight away.
Thank you.
Who's still missing?
3. Barrack, Lalonde, and Organ.
Do you remember where you were when you split up?
Barrack went missing when we ran into the Black Warden. Organ and Lalonde got tangled up with a group of zealots during their escape from Styx. But they were sprinting fast, so there's a good chance they made it out.
I'll tell you if I find anything. I wouldn't worry. Northwind Legion soldiers aren't so easy to kill. What's more, Barrack won the archery competition at the New Year's celebration.
The New Year's celebration. Since coming to Aphes, I'd almost forgotten about those happy days. How is it your resolve has never wavered? I really do admire you the most, you know?
You... Never mind. I know what you mean. And if I hear anything, I'll let you know straight away.
Thank you.
Who's still missing?
3.
Do you remember?
Barrack, Organ, and Lalonde got tangled up with a group of zealots during their escape from Styx. But they were sprinting fast, so there's a good chance they made it out.
I'll tell you if I find anything. I wouldn't worry. Northwind Legion soldiers aren't so easy to kill. What's more, Barrack won the archery competition at the New Year's celebration.
The New Year's celebration. Since coming to Aphes, I'd almost forgotten about those happy days. How is it your resolve has never wavered? I really do admire you the most, you know?
You... Never mind. I know what you mean. And if I hear anything, I'll let you know straight away.
Thank you.
By the North Wind. Sean. Can't be.
I'm sure you have lots of questions about this place. I have plenty for you too.
You say you're a political prisoner. Judging by this room, you're pretty well connected.
It's not that unusual. There have been no more prisoners locked up in Styx since Petrius took control of the place. Styx has since become his personal laboratory, and any who joins his Physicoi gets assigned a room.
So where is Petrius now?
Well, he's been gone for several hundred years. When he left, he said that he would not be coming back.
I see. You seem to know Petrius well. Do you know where the Archon relic is?
Relic? Interesting. I can't imagine why you'd want to look for the relic at this point. After 1,000 years, does Aphes finally want to elect a new Archon of the clergy?
I need the relic for something else. It may help with Asterigos.
Oh? Who told you that?
That's not important. But if I don't find it, we can't do what needs to be done next.
If you want to find the relic, you need to go through the underground dungeon to Petrius's secret chamber. However, the key was destroyed a long time ago. Now, the Black Warden is the only one who has a way to get in.
Why does the Black Warden have a key?
It's part of the test by the gods.
A test? For a prisoner, you seem to know quite a lot.
I've been here for 1,000 years. It's hard not to know about these things. Your coming here is divine providence for sure. I want to help you, so if there's anything else you want to know, just ask.
Is there a way to finish the Black Warden once and for all? I mean, a way to stop him from resurrecting again?
I believe so. It's probably in the Warden's cage.
The Warden's cage?
I know that many of Petrius's documents are kept in the Warden's cage. There's probably a record of the Warden's creation among them.
The Black Warden was created? Why would someone do something like that?
Why do you think? Petrius used him as a guardian of the prison, an utterly terrifying jailer. As well as protecting Petrius's people, he's responsible for guarding the prisoners and driving away outsiders. If I left the cell even for a moment, he'd know and attack.
But he's only active in a certain area, right?
Right. He patrols the large circular corridor.
So how do we get into the Warden's cage?
The Warden's cage is located on the 3rd floor. But getting there won't be easy. There are several secret passages, and each has its own danger. One of the secret passages is on this floor, in a doorless cell that emits a blue magical energy. Cast the aligning astral energy at the magic seal on the wall, and you'll be able to open the passage.
Got it.
Apologies, but I need to rest for a bit. It's been a long time since I've talked this much.
Are you alright?
Oh, no, no, it doesn't matter.
If you want to leave, you can follow us. But once you leave Styx, you'll have to find a place to settle for yourself. We still have other missions to do.
I think I can manage that. Thank you, kind child. I'll come with you to the Warden's cage. I have knowledge that might help you decipher the records regarding the Black Warden's creation.
The goal is to defeat the Black Warden. I've got to let Otto know. Otto, I have an idea. Aganon says that the Warden's cage on the 3rd floor may be the key to defeating the Black Warden. It looks like we're going to have to deal with the Black Warden sooner or later. Otherwise, it's going to be hard for me to focus on finding the relic, and you won't be able to find out where our comrades are.
You want to kill him?
If you don't want to.
No, I want to do that too. We need to, right?
So you agree? Wow, I thought it'd be too dangerous for you.
If it was just me, it might be. But with you here, things are looking up. I don't want to let this opportunity slip by.
Got it. Our target is the Warden's cage. We should stick to routine and split up. You escort Aganon, while I attract the attention of the Black Warden.
Not a problem. Aganon did rescue me after all. I owe him.
After that, we join forces and should be able to beat him for sure.
Roger that. Oh, and you're gonna need this. I found the key to that gate nearby, but I haven't had the chance to use it.
You've been a great help, my friend.
Let's talk. I want to kill the Black Warden with you. At least, with all the mistakes I've made, I can still do something good.
You and me? We've got this, Otto. Something's here. Oh, it's open. The blood leads this way. This mark... So he climbed up. That's the kind of thing only Barrick could do. That's a Northwind Legion mark. It's a safe mark. Looks like whoever left it made it back to Eumenides. Hey, I remember Organ's scrawly writing. This has to be his. It's them!
Help!
Otto! What's wrong? You...
Careful not to touch him, child. He may have internal injuries.
Internal injuries? Why? What happened?
It's just... broken bone.
It's possible an organ may have been ruptured.
What the hell happened?
I was ambushed by the Zealots, and Otto was seriously injured trying to protect me. We just got here, too. Don't worry, child. I can heal you. Please wait while I get things ready.
And me? What can I do for him?
Just leave it to me. Unfortunately, this does mean you're going to have to face the Black Warden alone.
I can do it, as long as it doesn't resurrect.
No! I'll go too. Hilda, wait. Wait for me to heal.
Otto, what are you talking about?
Child, it will take some time for you to recover.
If I can just go now, I'll beat the crap out of him.
Enough. Sit down, Otto. Even by myself,
No! I hate being like this.
Otto.
I make a mess of everything. So I want to do something. If I hadn't been hiding in the first place, Sean might not have died. If I turned back and found everyone sooner, Emil wouldn't have died either. I finally managed to do what I wanted to do and mustered up the courage. But then I got injured. I can't even avenge my brothers.
No, Otto, you... Calm down.
I can't come close to your skills, even if I wanted to. I really don't have what it takes to be a Northwind warrior.
That's not true at all. Stop it, Otto. What's going on with you? You're not thinking straight. Rush off now and you're as good as dead.
Let me exchange my life for the Black Wardens. It's a good deal.
By the winds, stop it! You're really freaking me out, Otto.
Children, hoarding isn't the way. Here, let's just...
No! It's...
Otto!
I put him to sleep. It'll help his wound heal faster. You're both upset. Please try calming down.
Otto, Guess my willfulness has rubbed off on him. Thank you, Aganon. How long will he be asleep?
Oh, at least half a day, but probably a full day. His injuries are quite complex. I think you'll have to deal with the Black Warden on your own.
I understand. I will.
Go and see if you can find any documents relating to the Black Warden first. Without understanding its weaknesses, we won't be able to get out of here.
This list hasn't been updated since Petrius took control of Styx. A dog tag? Why is it hanging here? Agidios is engraved on it. Looks like I'll need to let Bion know about this. I need to find the Black Warden research notes first.
You don't deserve to be free, let alone negotiate. Mark my words, I will retake Styx sooner or later.
You can try, but how many soldiers do you plan to send to this place? The subjects of my experiments, as well as many scholars and priests familiar with magic, are all on my side. This is a war not worth waging. Listen to me, Mom. We all want to remove the curse of stars, and I can help. As a disciple of the gods, I can't bear to see you carry this burden all on your own. I will only experiment in Styx, and swear to avoid all conflict with you. You may even continue to send prisoners. I'll receive and take care of them for you.
Don't be ridiculous. You're a criminal. You are in no position to negotiate with me. I know exactly what your experiments are for.
Why bother with such insignificant details? The city is in crisis. You have to learn to stop being so stubborn. After quelling the right instincts, I am near to have gone to this place. No one can put me back in the cell. You betrayed me before, Mother, but I'm willing to put that behind me. When you're forced to impose martial law in order to fight the enemy, you'll understand that I'm on your side. We must help one another.
No. You will only ever be the villain. I will never trust you.
We don't need to trust each other to cooperate. If you truly had the power to do with me as you wish, you wouldn't be standing here looking so angry. I hope you will have made the right decision when next we meet. Farewell for now, Archon Marble.
The starite is very unusual. There seems to be something flowing inside the container. There are notes written on it. The results of the Black Warden experiment. What does that mean? The soul and the flesh attract each other. I'd better go ask Aganon. Is Otto all right?
He has a strong constitution. Between that and my magic healing, his life isn't in any danger. I'm just not certain about the extent of his internal injuries, so it's hard to say when he'll wake up. How did it go? Did you make any progress?
I found a document with the words, "The soul and the flesh attract each other," written on it. What does that mean?
Oh, I see. When the soul is separated from the body will be immortal.
And what does that mean?
One of the experimental results Petrius is most proud of. The main reason the Black Warden is immortal is because his body and soul are separated. Provided the soul is not destroyed, it can continue to repair the flesh with magic.
The soul? Is that real? In our country, we also have the concept of soul, but mainly in legends and superstitions.
But with the Black Warden, it's obvious that the soul is indeed real.
What?
Anyway, the Black Warden's soul should be kept somewhere by the Warden.
Is it in this small box?
Oh yes, that's it. Let me see. There is a seal here. It's to prevent the Black Warden from coming to this floor to retake the soul. I can weaken the seal. The Black Warden will come looking for the soul, and when he's close enough, the soul will go back to him. But this is not an ideal location for a battle. You need to choose somewhere that won't affect Otto.
Makes sense. I understand.
Behind the Warden's cage, a spiral staircase leads down to an underground dungeon. There's a huge laboratory there. It's the place where the Black Warden and many other terrifying creatures are born. By opening the soul container in the laboratory, you can attract the Black Warden. After that, be very careful. Behind the Warden's cage, a spiral staircase leads down to an underground dungeon. There's a huge laboratory there. It's the place where the Black Warden and many other terrifying creatures are born. By opening the soul container in the laboratory, you can attract the Black Warden. After that, be very careful.
Nothing's here.
I heard that the voice in the deeps belongs to an ancient giant. That's the craziest monster I've ever heard of.
I don't think you can call him a monster.
What? He's not a monster. Then what is he?
A kind of god, perhaps.
No way. Sweetie, if the three were around, they'd no doubt have defeated this giant straight away. Hey, sweetie, what's up? Thank you.
Friend, did you find anything while you were exploring the deeps? I hear the place is incredibly rich in starite varieties. Tranquilite is particularly valuable.
What? I can't just casually pick up ore. It's more trouble than it's worth.
How can this humble servant be of service, friend? I look forward to your next visit, friend.
What do you think? Come to chat when you have time.